We've all been there. You meet someone, you fall hard, and before you know it, you're convinced she's the one. You start picturing a future together. You tell yourself this is what love is supposed to feel like. But then, quietly, almost invisibly at first, something feels off. You notice little cracks. A strange comment here. A dismissive reaction there. A feeling in your gut you can't quite explain. At first, you ignore it. You say, "No, it's fine, I'm just overthinking." You tell yourself you're being too sensitive. You make excuses for her behavior. But here's the reality most men don't want to face. Sometimes that uneasy feeling in your gut isn't insecurity, it's awareness. It's your instincts picking up on red flags before your heart and mind are ready to admit the truth. And if you ignore those signs, they don't go away. They grow. They multiply. They spread like cracks in a foundation until the whole relationship feels heavy, suffocating, and one-sided. And worst of all, while you're busy holding it all together, you start to break. You lose confidence. You lose clarity. You lose yourself. That's why I'm going to tell you something most people are afraid to say. If your woman is doing these 5 things, it's not just a rough patch. It's not just normal relationship problems. It's a warning. A sign that what you're in isn't love. It's something designed to eat away at your peace, your energy, and your self-respect. So, let's break this down. 5 red flags you cannot ignore. 1. She gaslights you. Gaslighting is one of the most destructive patterns in any relationship. And here's why: it makes you doubt the one thing you should always be able to trust, your own mind. It usually starts small. You bring up something that bothered you, and instead of hearing you, she dismisses you. "What are you talking about? I never said that." Or, "You're imagining things." Or the classic one, "You're just overreacting." One time, maybe you brush it off. But when it keeps happening, something shifts. Slowly, you begin to wonder, am I crazy? Did I remember it wrong? Maybe it really is me. And that's the trap. Gaslighting rewires you to doubt your own perception of reality. Every argument becomes less about the issue and more about proving that what you saw, heard, or felt was real. And that endless cycle erodes your confidence, your self-esteem, your very sense of who you are. Let me make this clear. A woman who loves you should never rewrite your truth to fit her comfort. She should never weaponize your doubts against you. If she's constantly making you question yourself, she's not building with you, she's breaking you down. And once you see this for what it is, you can't unsee it. 2. She doesn't respect your boundaries. Boundaries aren't walls. They're healthy limits that say, this is what I need to feel safe, respected, and whole. Every strong relationship is built on respecting those limits. But if every time you draw a line, she steps over it like it's a joke, that's not just disrespect, it's a clear message: what matters to you doesn't matter to me. You say you need space, she accuses you of being cold. You ask for respect, she mocks you for being controlling. You set a standard, she tests how quickly she can break it. It feels small at first, like something you can tolerate. But here's the cost. Every time you let her cross a boundary, you chip away at your own self-respect. And eventually, you don't even recognize yourself anymore. You become the guy who tolerates things he swore he never would. A woman who doesn't respect your boundaries isn't a partner, she's a taker. She takes your time, your peace, and your energy until you're drained. And the hard truth is this: you can love her with your whole heart, but if she doesn't respect you, love won't save you. 3. She always plays the victim. Nobody's perfect. Every couple fights. Every person messes up. But the difference between healthy love and toxic love is simple. In healthy love, both people own their mistakes. In toxic love, one person never does. If every problem in the relationship is somehow your fault, that's not love, that's manipulation. She lies. It's because you made her. She screams. You pushed her to it. She cheats. You weren't giving her enough attention. And little by little, you stop noticing the pattern. Because you're too busy apologizing for things you didn't even do. You start carrying the weight of problems that aren't yours. You become the permanent villain in a story you didn't write. Let me tell you something. Accountability is the backbone of maturity. If she can't say, "I was wrong," or "I hurt you and I'll do better," You're not in a partnership, you're in a blame game you can never win. And the longer you play, the more you lose yourself. 4. She disrespects your time. Time is the most valuable thing you own. Money comes and goes. Opportunities come and go. But your time, once it's gone forever. And how someone treats your time tells you everything about how they value you. When she makes plans and cancels last minute like it's nothing, when she keeps you waiting around while she does whatever she wants, when she acts like her schedule matters but yours doesn't, that's not small stuff. That's a giant sign of disrespect. And here's what most men miss: if she doesn't respect your hours, she won't respect your years. The girl who treats your time carelessly today will be the same woman who wastes your life tomorrow. A woman who truly values you doesn't just love being with you. She honors the effort you put into showing up. She respects your time because she respects you. If she doesn't, that silence you feel when she flakes isn't an accident. It's the truth of how much she values your presence. 5. She stops trying. At the start of any relationship, effort comes easy. She dresses up, surprises you, makes you feel like you matter. You do the same for her. That's the honeymoon phase, where both people invest fully because they're excited. But the real test isn't how she treats you at the start. It's how she treats you once the novelty fades. When the effort disappears, when she no longer listens to you, no longer puts in energy, no longer cares about keeping the spark alive, it's a sign she's checked out. She assumes that because you're there, she doesn't have to try anymore. And that assumption is deadly to love. Because love isn't just a feeling, it's action. It's effort. And when that effort dies, the relationship dies with it. The hard truth. If your woman is gaslighting you, ignoring your boundaries, playing the victim, disrespecting your time, or giving up on effort, she's not loving you, she's using you. And the longer you stay, the more pieces of yourself you'll lose. Your confidence. Your clarity. Your joy. Here's what you need to hear: you don't need closure. You don't need her to suddenly wake up and change. You don't even need to explain yourself. What you need is to remember who you are and walk away. Because the right woman won't manipulate you, won't disrespect you, won't waste your time, and won't stop trying. The right woman will lift you, not drain you. She will add to your life, not subtract from it. Your worth is not up for debate. Your peace is not negotiable. Your time is not disposable. So if she's dimming your light, it's time to flip the switch, walk away, and leave her in the dark.